Okay, so at the bottom of the video here, there's this document. This is your weekly plan and drafting document. What I want to do is complete this first, and then we're going to get this on our calendar, and we're going to start. Most people's calendars will look like this, with just white space. White space is just, it's not good. We're not controlling our weeks if we're doing that. So what I want to do is answer these questions here, and just pop your answers in here, and any kids sports activities, and then what you want to do is put them on your calendar. Now, what you'll notice about this document is not until we get down to probably here is our first. That's not really a business task, but yeah, so like down here, so you'll see first thing we do is get all the important stuff, lifestyle stuff, onto our diary. And what we do is we start working our work around our lives and what we want out of life, as opposed to our life being dictated by our work. And that's how most people operate. So it's really important that we get this stuff first. So when you want to go on date night, now I use Google Calendars. I just think it syncs with loads of stuff, and it's really important that you understand your calendar and how it works. But let's just, I'll give you, I'll do it on Google, and it's that easy to operate. So let's say Wednesday is going to be my date night. So I'll go date night, and then I will block out till 10:30. Does it repeat? It repeats every week. And this is something you do want to be doing weekly. And when you get organized and you're doing the same things week in, week out, I say this quite often on a lot of my programs or any interviews I do, a podcast or anything, is if someone followed me around for a week, they'd probably be quite bored, because I do the same thing pretty much every day at the same sort of time. So it's quite monotonous, but you know what, it works, and it works well. So get it on, choose a color. So you'll have different colors for different events. Make sure you do color coordinate your events. Don't just have it blatted around. I have like yellow for fitness, blue for work. I have, I have red for meetings, so gray for timeouts. So, make sure you choose your calendar, your colors, and you stick them. So that then goes in there, and then that then sits in your calendar every single week thereafter. So we do that. When do you want movie night with your kids? For me, it's Friday night, so we will start that at 6 o'clock. So movie night. Again, we're gonna repeat this every single week. We are going to be busy till then. So that's that done. Kids sport and function. So typically Saturdays, Wednesdays. Actually, Wednesday nights wouldn't work for me because I do take my kids to football, so we'll just move that over to there, and then this and all following events. So Wednesdays is boys football training, and that is 6. Starts at 7, but I don't want to be getting interrupted up to the end. Need set off, so I want to make sure they're in good time. So that's 7. So I'll be back about 8:30. So this is all kind of family stuff. So it's all staying the same color, repeats every week. We also have on a Saturday morning, we have our tennis lessons for the kids. So they love doing that, and that is up to 11:45. So actually we'll just go to 12, and then no one's going to bother me. Repeats every week. So as you can see here, we're starting to build out our calendar. We then, what days do you want to have off completely? So Sundays for me is we will go time off. So earlier I kind of put in a different color, and I will go weekly on Sunday, 9 a.m. till 10:30 p.m. Save. Oh, didn't we repeat that? Yep, weekly on a Sunday, so time off then. I will more than likely finish, 4 o'clock every day, and that takes me through to 10:30. Again, time off. Boom, boom, boom. So this is weekly, Monday to Friday. Click that. So you start to see here, we're starting to fill it up. As you can see, no work at all yet on the calendar. We're planning our lives, and then we will do that afterwards. Self-care, so fitness. I tend to go on a morning, first thing. So I will go 8 o'clock, gym, or I'll just put fitness in there because it might be a variety of activities till 10 o'clock. Does not repeat every day. Can't see my thing because of me. Every weekday, Monday to Friday. Put this in a different color. Yellow. See there, we've got that in there now. So we've taken care of ourselves. We've got to take care of our partners, our kids. We're taking care of ourselves with some time off. Anything else that's not work related that you think is important. So you might have whatever. You might go to dance classes or something like that. You might do something for yourself. You might have football training for yourself. Whatever it might be. Get it on the calendar and just make sure that it's in there. What time do you go to bed? Answer that. So for me it's 10, and really schedule 1 hour before on your calendar to notify you switch off. So what we want to be doing is 9 o'clock. We will just start a task here. So we want to switch off alert. One thing I haven't touched on here is the alerts, but I'll show you how to do it in a sec on this one. So 9 p.m. This isn't a long task, so it doesn't need to last very long. And you'll put it in I'll go orange for this. It shows us busy. Add a notification, and you just want like 5 minutes before. So quite a lot of these, it'll probably automatically set at 30 minutes out. I quite like it just 5 minutes before, but again, find your preference. Repeat. This is every day, daily. So every day you'll see there's an alert going to go off at 9 o'clock, which is basically switch off from technology, get the phones off, just get away from technology, start to wind down, make sure that you're good to go from 10 o'clock. What else we got? Trigger activity. So on a morning, what time does your trigger activity start? For me, it's 5 o'clock. So again, just bang it in here. So well, for me, it's drink water. That is my trigger activity. So again, it doesn't take that long. Repeats every day, and that's every weekday, Monday to Friday. I will put this in orange. So it's busy. I don't need a reminder on that. And there we go. And then what time do you want to switch off on an evening? So it's one second. Yeah, we need to add one thing. So what time do you switch off on an evening? So put that. And what time do you finish your work day? And you want to schedule a 15-minute session just before that. Okay, so 15 minutes, let's just say it's 4 o'clock here, so I've got time off. And what we want to do is just put in here end of day report. We want 3:45 till 4, and put this in purple, and that repeats Monday to Friday. You might do this every you might do this Saturday, Sundays as well, depending on what serves you. So that's just 15 minutes at the end of the day there, just to fill in the end of day report. KPI tracker, that sort of thing. You'll notice we've still not put any work really on here, and this is how you really, empower yourself and make sure that you live it up, have it all. We then so we've got 50 minutes. What time I'm going to switch off in the evening? We've done that, and then what tasks have we identified that's worth committing to from on success secrets? So, i.e., meditation, cleansing, reading, etc. Put them on here. So just put them in your gaps whenever you're going to do them. And then now we're actually going to look at some work. Okay, so what time will you start your IBNU work? So for me, it's straight away. So it's straight after here. IBNU, and that's pretty much from 5 till 6. Repeats Monday to Friday, and lasts an hour. And we'll just put that in purple. So there we go, we've got that in there. And then what time we do your number one priority work? Again, I follow straight on here. So number one priority work, 6 a.m. till 7 a.m. And normally run this to about 7:15, and then I have time with the kids as they're pretty much getting out of bed. Monday to Friday, purple. There we go. And then when we check emails, so for me it's 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So I check them just about here and here. So again, just put them on. So check emails. I do make a commitment not to bother. I only spend 15 minutes sorting them out. Don't waste time with emails. Don't like them. Never have, never will. I think it's a total waste of time, and I wish they would get rid of them altogether. But unfortunately, the world we live in seems to have adopted this email principle. So I'll have that there, and I'll also have it at 3:45. So I'll probably do it just before my end of day report. Is just check emails again. So 3:32. Sorry. What we got there? No, we're finishing at 4, aren't we? So 3:30 to 3:45. There we go. Does not repeat Monday to Friday. So hopefully you're starting to see how this has all started playing out, and how we're controlling our day. We're going to get what needs to be done right, and then that's it. So you can start to see here, like I've front loaded my day full of work here. Before the world wakes up, before my phone bothers me, before I do anything. I've got my fitness in here, self-care. I've got, I'm going to check my emails here. All this white space here is just time for me. I can do what I want. I mean, if you're working a job, there's a good chance that this is going to be filled up full of that, which is fine. But, it means that, your business that you're trying to get off the ground is still operating here. Or alternatively, if you are, a high achiever working in a job, and that's what your job is, this should be stuff that's going to move you forward that you can't get done in your normal working day. Then you have your working day, and then you come back and you have all your time off. I would also have, Saturdays blocked out here for time off. I play tennis in the afternoon, things like that. So it's, blocking it all off. But as you can see here, we're starting to control our week. If you commit to this and you start getting in the habit of doing this, you do this for 21 days solid, your life is going to look a hell of a lot different. Your productivity is going to look a hell of a lot different, and you're going to feel so much better because you feel in control of your day. You know what you're doing. You're switching off at the right time. You're making sure no one's bothering you in your time off. Like none of this is compromised for me. So if someone says to me, can you meet at 9 a.m.? I'll be like, no. That's my fitness time on a Wednesday. I don't compromise. The minute you start compromising, the minute this is pointless. So you've got to make sure that you're religious with your times, you stick to it, and that nothing gets in the way of it. So fill this out first, and then get it on your calendar exactly like this, and then start executing from day one and see how it plays out. You might want to tweak things as it goes along. You might just move things around, but you've got the formality of what you should be doing on a daily basis to empower yourselves and make sure you get great results.